Hey guys, welcome to the video. So listen, this morning I wake up and I do what I've been doing for the last 9 years. First things first, I check the news, and then I check, the socials. I check my video from the previous day on all my channels just to see how they're doing, see if people, liked what I had to say, what I had to put out there. And I saw the worst here in 40 years. I'm so sorry to report, not that any of you care, the worst like to dislike ratio of all time. Granted, it was only a 96% liked, but still, I hover usually around 98, 99% on the channel. There's always going to be some people who are haters, but I was like, dude, what did I do wrong? Why are you guys upset? What did I do? Do you guys think that Supreme Elhaine is really good? Was I too hard on her? Was Supreme Elhaine unlocked full damage test and guide? And then I read the comments. And boy, did I make a blunder. Let's go ahead and listen to said blunder right now. As a rare champion in a stun set with 2 AoE attacks. Dark Elhaine, I'm not a massive fan of, so maybe I would take Supreme Elhaine in... What did I just say? Let's slow that down for dramatic effect. Dark Elhaine, I'm not a massive fan of. Whoa, 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 whoa! Dark Elhaine is one of the loves of my life in Raid Shadow Legends, boys and girls. Now let's take these headphones off. My God! So then I'm reading the comments, and boy, oh golly, check this out, guys. Todd Christensen, man, Todd just letting me have it. He's just letting me have it, holding back no punches. Here's how we know this video is nonsense. It starts with Ash saying, I'm not a big fan of Dark Elhaine. Like my man isn't the main fan of Dark Elhaine. Colin says, man, I thought you were a huge fan of Dark Elhaine. And then Michael says, I really like you as a CC and a person because you speak about IRL. I follow the channel for a long time. I never comment on any of your videos, but I want to make an exception. It's not me flaming you, but pointing out that in the previous videos, you said Dark Elhaine is great. And if you don't have all the Legos that you have, just wanted to share to put a smile on your face. Well, that was a really nice way of saying it, Michael. But he comes out of no comment hibernation to tell me, like, what the hell are you talking about with Dark Elhaine? Eli says, Dark Elhaine, I'm not a massive fan. I say, what? My man, actually forgetting all the vids you put out. You were so high on here. Also, because she hit so hard. She's great in hard mode Spider, where you absolutely have to have the big nukers. Jordan says, you just say you don't like Dark Elhaine? You preach the great word of her, Ash. What the hell? I misspoke, I assume. Angel says, did I just hear you're not a fan of Dark Elhaine? Did you just say you're not a massive fan of Dark Elhaine, Sam? The Raid Man says, you rant about how much you love her all the time. This is just a few comments, guys. I got plenty more, and I'm gonna show you a few. Dude, you love Dark Elhaine! He links me the video. She definitely not as bad as Supreme Aethel, and I've heard you say dozens of times how much you love Dark Elhaine. That's because Dark Elhaine is better, blah, 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 blah. Devin says, since you're not a fan of Dark Elhaine, I don't know which video to tag you in which you quoted. She's awesome. You've got at least half a dozen, says Devin. Scorian says, Dark Elhaine I'm not as a fan of. Who are you and what have you done to Ash? Dude, I got like 75 comments. Some of them a little bit meaner. I should have found a meaner one. But some of them are just like, dude, you lost all credibility. Oh man, listen, I've never claimed to be a good content creator or a good YouTuber. I really haven't. I always say, Raid's most mediocre content creator. Yours truly, you're looking at him, man. I made a big mistake. I said, I don't know why, but sometimes the wrong words come out of your mouth. I said Dark Elhaine, and I was thinking about Dark Aethel. I hate Dark Aethel, and I always have. I know there's some fans of her out there, but yeah, decreased defense and AoE decreased speed at 75% on a 4-turn cooldown, and then an AoE increased speed selfishly just on this champion. If the attack kills 4 or more enemies, heals this champion extra turn. If the attack kills 10 or more enemies, yeah, I guess you could make a case that she's decent in Spider earlier stages, but she sucks. Anyway, I don't know why. The video was about Supreme Elhaine. Why would I talk about Dark Aethel? I have no idea other than it was just like one of those things that you just do because when you say a lot of words and you upload a billion videos, you make a lot of mistakes, at least if you're me. So today, in repentance, I will go ahead and do a quick guide, not even a guide, just show you why Dark Elhaine is amazing, and she is one of my favorite champions. Yes, she is a progression reward not a progression, she's a daily login. See, I did it again, right? Saying the wrong things, it's my main move. That and mispronouncing things, I've got it on lockdown. Dark Elhaine, after 120 days, you get this champion for free as a daily login reward. Why is she so great? Let's go ahead and see how I build her, and then I'm going to show you her quickly used in a couple areas in the game that are my favorites. Again, just as a way to apologize to Dark Elhaine. First of all, she looks amazing. Gosh, I wish I could go. Actually, I should delete yesterday's video, because I talked smack about my main girl. She really is an incredible champion. She's a nuker. She deals a lot of damage. Great multipliers on her A1, great multipliers on her A2. What always makes her so special is she brings increased attack on herself, which is fantastic. Attacks all enemies. Has a 75% chance of placing a decreased speed, which is amazing on a 3-turn cooldown. But really, it's this lethal winter. Fills his champion's turn meter by 25% and instantly activates Death's Majesty whenever this champion or an ally receives a freeze. So against Torment teams, against any team, against Ice Golem, anybody who's throwing frost at your team, freezing your team, she's going to remove it from herself, replace it with increased crit rate, increased crit damage, strengthen, why not, right? Whenever they place freeze on this champion. And then either her or an ally, she's going to instantly activate her Death's Majesty, which hits really hard, especially for an epic champion. So because of that instant activation, the cool thing about her is she's one of the first champions I ever built in a slow build nuker, because kind of like Heffrak, where he has the instant activation off of his nuke whenever anybody dies on your team. Dark Elhaine, it's whenever anybody gets frozen. So for that reason, we can build her slow and maximize that attack by putting attack percentage on our boots. So attack percentage here, we have attack percentage on the chest, and then we have crit damage on the gauntlets, looking for crit rate and attack percentage as substats if I can find them. Not the best gear on my account, not the worst gear on my account, but we have crit rate and a savage set on her. You can see she's very slow. 146 base speed, 5,500 on the attack, 101, 227 on the crit rate, crit damage, respectively. On the masteries here, you can see we went with kind of an arena blend of masteries. We picked up the extra accuracy to land that decreased speed, as well as the sniper to bring that up from a 75 to an 80% chance of decreased speed on the A2. We came down here, we grabbed all my goodies, all my favorites for offensive, for nukers on the arena, excuse me. Again, support tree, and then we went with Ruthless Ambush, obviously, extra 8% damage on the first hit on each enemy, and then we went Bring It Down, increased damage inflicted by 6% against targets with higher max HP. We went Cycle of Violence, 30% chance of decreasing the cooldown of a random skill by 1 turn if damage inflicted by a skill exceeds 30% of the target's max HP, occurs once per turn, and then, of course, we come down and we grab Helm Smasher. Chance of ignoring defense, that parlayed with Savage, we get a 50% possible ignore defense, which is, you know, king, especially in the arena or against really any champions out there, non-bosses, right? All right, guys, so starting in the arena, right? So listen, with Stoneskin being what it is right now in the arena, and honestly, a little bit less of Torment, even though Torment's still all over the place out there, especially at least for me in my experience in Gold 4, Gold 5. I mean, check it out, right? You're not going to be running Dark Elhaine, at least I don't, even on my mini account. I don't run her as my main nuker, I run Rhonda, you know, usually. But whenever I see a Torment team, whenever I see a Yakarl team, basically a team that I know I'm going to be frozen, most likely, I sub in a Dark Elhaine team, and it works really, really well. So we're going against a beast mode tanky team here. We have a couple buff removers, so Kymar but just watch to see when someone's frozen, right? And there it is. Kymar's frozen, Death's Majesty. So we get rid of the shield. Unfortunately, again, Death's Majesty, right? I mean, this is Death's Majesty. I mean, how insane is this, right? Even if we don't win the battle here, it doesn't freaking stop the Death's Majesty. She almost killed everybody, which is pretty incredible. We're going to revive her, take the extra turn. We're still getting frozen here. And I think she still has Death's Majesty off cooldown right now. Let's see. She's provoked right now, but let's see. I'm losing track. So many Death's Majesties. There she goes with the A1. Man, that was so close, though. We almost pulled that off, guys. And that was incredible to watch. At least that's the magic of Dark Elhaine, right? She just keeps spewing out those AoE attacks, right? So the more attack, the more crit. There we go again. Death's Majesty. Oh, yeah, man. I mean, we're taking this team down with Dark Elhaine, a free login reward epic. What up? So that's why she's so incredible, guys. I mean, it's taken us a while, but this is a very tanky team. Harima's a boss, and she still might beat us, like solo us here, but now I'm kind of into this battle. We can get it done here. We can get it done. Go ahead and freeze us again. See what happens. There it is. Some Death's Majesty and another Death's Majesty. You guys see what I'm saying, man? This champion's the GOAT, and shame on me. Oh, I'm such an idiot. You know I'm an idiot. Some of you might be right now being like, dude, why are you making such a big deal out of this, really? I mean, who cares? You misspoke. I'll tell you why I'm making a big deal out of it, and I'll tell you who cares. First of all, Stage 25 Ice Golem, we got Scylla the Drakes. I just put a guide on her on my Champion Guides channel earlier this morning, so check that out. We have the lore as well. We get an all epic team around her. We get Dark Kayle, we get Ugo, and then we have Geo and our main damage dealer. Or I guess we have a few damage dealers on this team. Dark Kayle with all the poisons and what's his face? Geo, obviously, as well against the Ice Golem. But I guess what I'm trying to say here, guys, is that, and look at this, boom, decreased speed. She only has like a 200 accuracy. She's still landing it here. Stage 25 dungeon. You love to see it. Here's why I'm mad at myself. Because I want to say, it varies from video to video, but I want to say that like I get maybe somewhere around like 20% of people who watch one of my videos and don't watch, other videos, right? Like first-time viewers. And the problem is I say something dumb like that, misspeaking or whatever, and I know I'm making a big deal out of just a video game on YouTube. There's better things to concern yourself with or worry about in life, right? But the thing is like one person hears that they don't watch any of my other videos ever, and then I'm talking smack about a champion I think is so incredible, So I'm bummed out. I'm going to be more careful in the future here. I'm going to try to be at least. Let me come to you when we get done with the Ice Golem here because we don't need to watch the waves. But you can see, I mean, she's an incredibly special champion. Look what she's doing here. And this is why, again, we built her with... I was making sure we had a reviver. I forgot we had Syl. This is why we built her with attack percentage. Because you see how often she's going without having to worry about her speed, right? Just someone gets frozen and she's just like, she's incredible. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, here we go against the Ice Golem. Oh, man. Anyway, on brighter news, hopefully you guys are all doing well. I have tons of, sometimes as a creator, you have like these moments, these periods that you go through. Not that anybody really cares, but I'll blab on while we kill the Ice Golem anyway. Is you have these moments that you go through where you are lacking video ideas, where you're like, okay, what am I going to talk about today? Should I, whatever? I don't know. What am I going to do? Another 15th Cold Heart guide here on the channel? And then other times you are just, Mighty Ugo, has a chance to revive everybody here. Or Geo has a chance to solo the boss. Let's see which one is going to happen here. That was a hard hit. But it's very rare that we get to see Ugo. This wasn't how it meant to be. Obviously, I ran this team a few times in advance of the video going live, and they won without anybody dying, or maybe one champion dying and still picking them up. But I want to see, it's a rare sight to behold of Ugo pulling off her emergency revival, but that's predicated on Geomancer dying first, and it looks like he's going to be able to solo Ice Golem 25 all on his own. I am still interested in the damage there, though. Anyway, back to my point, guys. Sometimes you can't think of much and you're just like struggling to come up with ideas. And other times I am overflowing with awesome video ideas. I might be a little biased, but I think they're awesome. And I can't wait. So right now I have like 8 or 9 what I think are going to be amazing videos lined up for you guys. So I'm really, really excited about that. And I'm really enjoying the second channel where we do these champion guides on every champion in the game. I really want to keep touching on champions you don't hear much about, even though we did Syl today, which is obviously the exception to that rule. I'm trying to get some of the obvious ones out of the way, but I can't wait to cover some less obvious champions. Listen, Dark Kayle and Dark Kayle both died early, so that wasn't ideal to highlight this champion. I apologize again to the Dark Kayle lovers, myself included. However, she still put out a ton of damage. Hopefully between seeing her instantly activate like 1,000,000 times in a row in the arena in today's video and seeing her in this all epic in Syl run here on stage 25, you guys will have an appreciation for her as well. I would say I could probably sub in I don't know. I don't know if I would change anything about this team, honestly. I would want 100% success rate, but things weren't that bad at the end. Anyway, guys, I digress. Thank you so much for watching. Sending positive vibes again your way today, especially if you need it out there. Some love your way if you need it. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care, guys.